Hello people, how are you? My name Sandra Tagle, and this is our third interview, and I have to admit he's one of my favorite people just for his talent. His name is Chris Jackson, and his talent is the interpretation of the Spirit's message. I hope he will inspire you like he did with me. Check it out.
I'm Chris Jackson. I think above all else, I'm, like everybody, a human being striving to express more of my divine reality. But on the round world level of things, I am the senior minister at Unity on the Bay in Miami, Florida. I've been here since 2006 and had a wonderful growth experience and a terrific opportunity to serve with what I believe are my talents.
And your talent is?
My talent, I believe, ever since I was very young, was I have an ability, I've been gifted with an ability to understand spiritual principles and put them into a vocabulary that most people can understand relatively easily. So it's kind of a matter of recognizing the simplicity and the similarity in many different spiritual principles and concepts and approaches, and put them into a dialogue, put them into a presentation that I think people find practically applicable in their everyday lives.
Do you have any techniques or ways that you develop that talent during your life, different things?
Yes, I mean, I've had a lot of professional and career experiences that have sort of groomed me, and I've had some wonderful minds and beautiful hearts that have been in my experience that I've learned so much from. And at the same time, I really believe the longer I'm alive and the more that I've practiced being a minister, I'm sort of aware of how little I really have to do with all of this, meaning that these opportunities, these individuals were brought into my life more on some cosmic scheme than according to my own personal plans and dictates. When I look back over my career and my development as a teacher and a speaker and a writer, you know, there's not very much of me, if any, that can say, well, this is what I did and this is how I strategized it. What I do know is that I was told a long time ago that I had the teacher that indwells me, that I had the mentor inside of me. And so I have done everything I can, when I can, to develop that relationship with the divine, if you will, with the cosmic mentor guru within me, and that has made all the difference. So what I'm trying to say is the more that I have developed the relationship with my own indwelling spirit, the more I have found my talent blossoms, and I believe I've become better at my talent and bringing it forth. I think I mentioned to you one time someone told me I needed to go to public speaking school. And I had another teacher that said, that would be the worst thing you could possibly do, because they will tell you all about technique, they will tell you all about style. What you need is heart. And what I needed and what I wanted and longed for was authenticity. And I wanted to know when I was standing on a platform that it wasn't me standing on that platform. And as the years have gone on, you know, I wouldn't even for a moment sit here and tell you that I've had anything to do with the messages that come through me, other than to develop this relationship with my own internal identity, presence, reality. That's it.
Good. Did you identify, the benefits of that brought to you or to others, your talent?
Well, I think for sure this enhancement of my relationship with my divinity has just blessed me in countless ways. Not always ways that I would have predicted, or certainly not ways that I would have always wanted, because it's been a wild ride at times. But at each and every turn along the way, I can see where it was exactly what I needed. And sometimes exactly what we need isn't comfortable. Sometimes exactly what we need is painful. But by dedicating myself to being a presence, if I can be this presumptuous to say that I'm a presence for spirit or a presence for light, it's done more for developing me as a person on every level, in terms of my peace of mind, my relationships, the joy, the level of joy in my life. I know you're going to ask me, one of the questions is, am I happy? And, I don't know, happiness is kind of a relative thing, but what I can say is I've never been more peaceful, ever in my life. I believe that's because of the relationship I've developed with my indwelling spirit, so as to be a vessel through which spiritual principles can be communicated. I've never been more peaceful. I have never been more joyous in my life. I have never, ever had more harmony in my relationships and love in my relationships. I've never been surrounded by so many loving, harmonious, blessed individuals. And I've never been more prosperous or abundant. And I've never felt that I had the ability to serve like I do at this moment. So if that constitutes happiness, I'm sure I'm going to be happier tomorrow, but I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life right now. And all of it is because of the work that I've done in developing this talent, or allowing it to be developed by my internal spirit.
Then you already answered my next question. You are so happy, and I can see that.
Yeah.
Then, what is or will be your blueprint in this world?
Well, one never knows, I guess, until one isn't here anymore, just exactly what the blueprint turns out to be. But I have always believed, and now more than ever I believe, in gratitude, perpetual gratitude, deep and abiding appreciation, most certainly of the things that are obviously blessings, but also the things that don't seem to be blessings. I find the sooner that I can move into a state of gratitude whenever something or somebody shows up in my life, the less suffering I contain. Because the faster that I can carve through the illusions of time and space through the power of gratitude, the more quickly the one presence and power of God reveals itself to me. And wow. So I hope that my blueprint is be grateful. Thank you. Whatever it is, thank you. You have an experience of abundance, or some great blessing comes into your life. Well, it's easy then. Thank you. Some catastrophe, some tragedy, some misfortune seems. Thank you. Because by saying thank you, we're cutting through the illusion. We're cutting through the appearance that we were told not to judge by. So to me, it's like whatever you do. If you don't do anything else, Meister Eckhart was the one who said, if the only prayer you ever prayed was thank you, it would be enough. So I say, from the moment we get up in the morning to the moment our head hits the pillow at night, thank you.
Thank you for that. And last question. If you have to say something, especially to the youngest people that will see you here in this interview, not an advice, but something can save them or save time to them about when they choose to follow their passion or that special talent they have, everyone have. What you will say to them?
This is funny. To the best of your ability, spend as much time as possible doing nothing. And what I mean by that is doing nothing, from my perspective, is doing everything. Doing nothing means being available. Because we all have this presence within us. And it has the outline of our life. It has our destiny in its hands, and it wants only good for us. But we don't pay too much attention to it, because we're out here busy doing all the time, doing and trying to do more and be more and follow our own dictates and our own agenda about what we think we ought to be about. And my thing is still that insanity. Ultimately, it is pretty insane. And it's not really productive. What's productive is, taking the time to just release ourselves from all this external clamor and really tap into the wellspring of talent that we're talking about, talent, power, strength, faith. It's all inside of us. We don't have to go anywhere to get it. So do a little less and be a little more. That's what I would say. Do a little less and be a little more, because you have the ability to be pure greatness. We all do.
Wow, that was awesome close, actually. And then I'm so grateful, Chris, for this opportunity. Thank you for sharing your talent with us.
Totally my pleasure. Thank you for bringing your talent into my life for so many years.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.